Hey, Jason Rice here from LotPop, another LotParty episode. And as you know, every week what we try to do is feature a dealer on our board back here with their plate. If you are a dealer, like to get premiered on the show here, to send us your plates, and we'll get you on the board here. As a matter of fact, we might even set up an interview, have you on the show. And the board, the plate that we have up there, you can see a certified peace of mind. That's actually Chrysler's old program. And I'm just showing them because they just came off a big convention. I know they had a good turnout there. But the other thing is this certified thing. CPO is going to be huge. It is huge. You're having record years and record quarters. And if you're a dealer, you want to get involved, independent or not. As a matter of fact, another reason why I put it up there, Auto Remarketing is doing a used car week conference. They do it every year. Great turnout. I was able to speak last year and be moderator of the best top 10 CPO ideas. And so for the week of November 14th through the 18th, they're going to be in Las Vegas. Check out, I think it's usecarweek.biz, or check out Auto Remarketing or Used Car Week on Facebook and stuff to get more information. And but you basically the 14th and 15th covering CPO. So again, I wanted to cover that. I'll be out there speaking and be able to moderate again best CPO ideas. So I wanted to get into this show. Again, the LotParty show is all about stirring things up online, making sure our inventory and our follow-up process is standing tall on our virtual lot, no different than it does in our physical lot. And so this show, it's a little bit different angle. I'm going to mix in kind of some personal self-help ideas and mindset, but also that implies to inventory management, to internet, to a bunch of things. And again, I'm going to be speaking up at this conference, and the first thing that I'm going to be asking, so kind of setting this up so that I know how to answer it, but what is the difference between simple and easy? And a lot of people typically have a hard time telling me that. What is the difference between simple and easy? But when you break it down and think about it, I'll ask them a lot of times to say, okay, if you want to lose weight, simplify that for me. What's the easiest way to lose weight? And it's going to be eat right and exercise more, right? It's just that simple. If you want to get healthier, get energized, get more exercise more, and eat less. So you want to lose weight, exercise more, eat less. Just that simple. But is it easy? It's not. And that's the biggest struggle when it comes to trying to work out, gain muscles, or hit the gyms, or from trying to lose weight. And again, if you're internet sales or you're a salesperson, you want to sell more cars, is it easy? No, it's tough. But is it simple? Yeah, talk to more people. Follow up better. It's that simple. And so again, talking about getting in on personal levels here, talking about how to make it more personable is take things on the simple aspect of it. Don't look at the difficulties, how it's not easy to do this and how it's not easy to sell more cars or to close more internet deals or to clean up my used car inventory. All that stuff is pretty simple. And the reason why I thought about this is I've been helping some dealers, with their used car operation, and a lot of dealerships right now are struggling with used cars, age is building up. What they had in the spring and summer seasons isn't moving as fast anymore, and we're going into the slowdown seasons in a ton of markets, and winter's coming around the corner, and new car incentives are huge, and these cars are depreciating. The market's getting more and more aggressive. A car we might price this week is 2% cheaper next week, and it's moving fast. And just got off the phone with the dealers doing that same struggle. But I was getting some new accounts up, and I told them, it's not that hard to clean up your age problem. The age problem you have is not that hard. It's pretty simple. Drop your prices, move the cars. Right? What's not easy, though, is to maintain that clean inventory, to keep that inventory moving and be profitable. So again, once I start stepping back, and there's so many things, so many aspects in your personal life that this applies to. Man of faith, and so when you look at my Christian belief and to be a better Christian, it's pretty simple. You can pray more and read the Bible, but when it comes to, it's not that easy. Sometimes we get distracted. We don't feel like pulling out the Bible. We go to bed without praying or what have you. But again, when you think about the diets, the exercise, the sales goals, the inventory goals, all those things are pretty darn simple, but we make it difficult, and it's not easy. So one of the things, again, that I think is best way is just simplify what you're trying to accomplish. Don't overcomplicate it, and just do the simple things. Exercise and eat right. Read the Bible, pray. Price your cars, don't ignore them, and keep them moving, and get more aggressive as the market's getting more aggressive. It's pretty simple. Hard part is all the stuff that doesn't make it easy, because we get tired and worn out. But also, again, want to talk a little bit more about this CPO. Again, hopefully that was helpful. Again, a little bit of a different aspect of what I typically bring. But to talk about CPO again, those numbers are climbing higher and higher and higher. And again, the CPO is not easy. There's a lot to it. A lot of the inspections, you got to answer to the OEMs and the breakdown, or a certified program for your independent dealer, and make sure you're investing that money into these cars. And then the hard part, though, is to validate and to get the customers to understand why your car is more valuable. That's the hard part when it comes to CPO. I do think every dealer wants to look at it with the increase of lease returns coming in, with the increase, and right now is a good time, especially on 16s. If customers right now are looking for those good deals that the manufacturers are putting out as they're clearing out 16s, these lease specials, these rebate specials, well, dealerships are getting less and less of these 16s, and so the customers are looking for particular cars and getting that type of discount, they're not getting them. Certified pre-owned is a good switch car for these customers right now. They might not be ready to go to 17 because they don't have the rebates or incentives that the 16 has, but the CPO 16 probably has better incentives on them. Obviously, they're going to be cheaper, and then even the warranty stuff ends up working out sometimes better for the customer. So CPO has been huge quarter after quarter, year after year, and it's going to get bigger and bigger. See, a lot of independents are dipping into this market. And one of the things that I learned at the conference last year, which I was a little bit surprised on, was F&I, the back end, the financing is typically higher on CPO vehicles than not. And you would think, as a certified vehicle has an extended warranty coverage and things like that, you might not get that penetration in the back end. But dealers, even the top CPO dealer last year, his back end and the finance department was better in CPO. And so any way I can get some profit margins in the back end is one way to look at it, because the hard part on CPO is, again, defending your pricing, your reconditioning, the added value to the customer online while your car is $500, $1,000, $2,000 more. Some customers are ingrained to look for CPO. They see big values in it because the manufacturer did a good job explaining it, like BMW and Honda. Their certified programs brand it pretty well. The domestics are tough. When I get a certified Focus compared to a non-certified Focus, that becomes really tough for two reasons. One, that the Focus buyer is sometimes a budget buyer, so to spend an extra $20-$30 a month more to get the certified program becomes tougher for that budget buyer to justify. But two, the markup, the spread's not there because there's so much volume of it. Now, I'd still certified that car, but you sometimes still have to market it like it's non-certified. If the average price is 15, it's tough to get 15.5, 16, 15, or 16 grand for that car. If you can, you're going to try for it, but sometimes it's harder, again, as those budget buyers and as those shoppers, they're not so familiar with that Ford certified program and what the added benefits are. So certified is tough because you're going to have to price a lot of those cars as the same or just a little bit more than the non-certified, so the profit margins aren't there. But again, like I said, the back end penetration is great, and these are usually introduction cars to uptick them to the next level, which would be a new car down the road. So repeat referrals, but also service work, and then the back end is huge for your CPO. So again, going back to simple and easy, I think it's simple. I think everybody gets it. CPO is a great program, but it's not easy. But it definitely is going to be the road that you're going to want to dabble into. Start dipping your toes in it, but get better and better. And the only way you can make CPO work, one, buying from the top down, understand every salesperson knows how to sell that, but also to get this CPO to work, you got to have a clean aging policy, because these cars you're stepping up on and making them good, usually late model program cars, which typically have a bigger shift in the market quicker, and again, you've got more money invested in them, so you got to get them off them as soon as possible. So look into CPO. If you need any help, have any questions, one on how to market CPOs any better, I do have a couple webinars out there. Just email, or you can Google dealer on webinar, and I have some ways to market cars, not just CPO, but market cars to increase your SRPs and VDPs by 200, 300, 500% on an increase in SRP VDPs by just the way you structure your pricing. I'm not talking about getting more aggressive, but price point of your car and your descriptions to get better, photo what way should I angle my first photo? What car should I take photos of? Or what parts of the car should I photo? In what order should I have them in? How many photos should I have? It's all covered in those webinars. Or give me a call at 844-LOTPOP4. I'd be glad to do a demo for you in your stores. And again, not a demo of our service. I'm just talking about how to market your cars, like these webinars, how to market these cars to increase it. Because CPO is going to be a big portion going into the future. Get in on that boat, independent or not. And again, it's simple, but it's not easy. But just think about the simplified part of it, and then keep that inventory moving. All right. So hopefully this episode was helpful. Again, simple and easy. Doesn't sound like there's a big difference, but there's a huge difference. Simplify life. Simplify the things that you're trying to accomplish, and then they will become easy. And then give me a call. Send in your plate. Give me a call or email jricelotpop.com or 844-LOTPOP4. 844-LOTPOP4, and I'll get you all the information you need to get you some more improvements on your used car operations. Thanks.